Yuck. Yeah. Oh no. What happened? Close enough. Beautiful. Oh, back you go. Seriously, is this the ugliest magnet you've ever seen or what? 65 cents at Axeman surplus. I bought a watch battery because I wanted to see this thing light up again. Oops. I forgot that the watch doesn't work. But, you know, I already know what time it is. I got a watch on over here. But I just like... Totally worth whatever I paid for that watch battery. Problem was, it's a watch battery that they only sell in sets of two. So now I got this thing. Do you think they last long enough? Well, let's see. Does it say? I don't know. It had a cute little sticker on it, too. Do not insert battery into your baby. Good to know. Harmful if swallowed. Because what I really want to do is take the old one. Not an Energizer, it's a Panasonic. Flashing things and reflective things. This lapel pin is actually pretty reflective. I didn't realize that till. That's pretty neat. And of course, I'm wearing that because there's a Wolves game tonight. Hooray! Against the Kings. Always tough. Because you don't want to see the Kings, well, yeah, I do. 5 losses in a row. I want to see the Kings go down, baby. One of the teams in the league currently with a worse record than the Wolves, which ostensibly means they're worse than the Wolves, so the Wolves should have no problem with them. However, we've seen how things have gone for them lately. Yeah. Let me tell you about the weather. First of all, let me tell you about today. Today is Tuesday. It's 5:12 p.m. It's 35 degrees. It's above freezing. You know, it hasn't been above freezing since Thanksgiving. And, you know, the weather was so crazy on Thanksgiving. It was close to 60 at midnight. It was maybe above 60, I don't know. And when we left the house around 1:45 to go to Joel's for Thanksgiving dinner, it was still about 57, 56. And then sometime over the next couple of hours, the temperature dropped like 30 degrees, and it started snowing. And it snowed enough that there was dusting and coating on the cars and the plants and this and that. Fortunately, not on the road, so it wasn't really treacherous driving back. But it was cold, yo. It was in the 20s. And it's kind of stayed below freezing ever since until today. According to the weather bug, it actually reached 39 today. I'm not sure I believe that, but I haven't been paying attention. Sounds good. But 35 right now. Almost not even worth putting my coat on. Hey, let's look at my coat. Where is it? There it is. I'll have to model it for you sometime. It's a cop coat. My favorite coat, because it was very trench coat-like, was inherited from my father. It was his Air Force long blue coat. And I wore that thing until it provided absolutely no protection from any elements of any kind. So it would rain and it would soak right through. And it would be cold and it would not be warm at all. So finally, sensing that I wasn't about to give up this coat, my parents, for Christmas one year, bought me a cop coat, which was awesome. And it was a lot like the Air Force codes, a little bit different, had a little place for you to put your badge. And that was great. And that lasted 2 or 3 years, 4 years, a long time, really. And they told me where they got it. They got it at Galls, GALLS.com. So I used to order cop coats from there. And then they stopped kind of selling them, or at least the ones I wanted. So I kind of had to go find my own cop supply place. And a lot of them are funny about you not being a cop and ordering from them. But the last one I went to was actually out of Tulare, California. But I forgot who they're called, so I can't help you. But that's where I got that one. It's really nice. Because before them, the company I went to before them was like a Yahoo store. And they sold like $10 coats. And they were great, but they were very fragile. This one, you paid a little more, but it's worth it because it's rock solid. And this is my second year of this cop coat, and I really like it. And if it ever frays or disappears or shreds or basically stops working, I'll have to figure out where I got this. They may have been a Yahoo store too. I don't know. I kind of just started with Google searches and then went to Google Shopping and then the right set of keywords and like you have to go like long black 54-inch raincoat, this and that. And this one actually has a hood, which I don't use, but usually it's the hood that snaps on or off. I don't know about this one. I'll have to look. That's all about my raincoat by Chris. But the weather was a little weird, and I should have brought it up yesterday, and I didn't. Another thing I should have brought up, apparently, was in the comments on the W from Pieman, which I am now trying to load up while I'm talking to you. What a smooth operator I am. Where he was talking about watching my video on Friday because he's the only man in the world to work the day after Thanksgiving. The only man in America, I should say. Everybody in the world works that day except us American folk who have that crazy holiday on a Thursday. He says, as for working on Friday, lots of people work on this day. We have a time-off system called Earned Benefit Time, where all vacations, sick, and holidays are rolled into one big bank, so it doesn't matter which days you take off, the time comes from the same bank of time off. What fun. On a day like today, we're about half-staffed. We can't close because it's healthcare. The patients still need to be seen on Black Friday, whether it's a home visit, the nursing home, or wherever they might be. Yep, you don't stop being old on Black Friday. Additionally, you can get all your work done in half the time and watch 10 minutes of CRZ on your break. On your break. I know what you're saying. I'm working right now. Edited on Monday to remind Chris to talk about the Packers-Giants game on today's video. The what? Not sure what you're talking about there. Yesterday I mentioned that truffles were a secret ingredient in my brother-in-law's mashed potatoes. This caused Flea to say, "Truffles, loan me money." And it caused Pieman to say, "Really? Truffles?" Yes, really, truffles. Not full-on, pieces of truffle. It's well graded. They end up little black flecks, and it makes mashed potatoes delicious. It doesn't hurt to have lots and lots of butter in there. In fact, a trademark of my brother-in-law's mashed potatoes is when you scoop and you get the scoop into the center, all of a sudden this big geyser of butter comes out because he stuck a big cube of butter in the middle and put all the potatoes around it, and it ends up, so bad for you, but so delicious. But yeah, he doesn't actually use real, they're grated. I don't know. I never see it. I only eat the potatoes, and I know that they're in there because there are black flecks in there. For all I know, it's truffle butter, but I don't think it is. I don't know. It's kind of a secret, but so good. And God bless him for doing it. My time is up. I hope there's a big Timberwolves win to talk about tomorrow. Also, the Who are at Target Center, and I may sneak it. No, I'm not going. But I wonder if Kim knows. If we end up going to the Target Center in 2 hours spontaneously, that'll be why. Thanks for watching. Kevin, thank you again for saying great. I don't know why it was great, but I'll try to keep doing it. Is it because I was talking so fast? Yeah. More fast talking tomorrow. Bye.